Hello everyone, my name is Suvadi Prajit and I am here to introduce the concept of Tridosha to you. So as you all know, the three doshas are Vata, Pitta and Kapha respectively. So the term dosha means they vitiate themselves and the things around them, that is dhatus and malas, which will be discussed in the following topics. Now we are going to discuss about the effect of doshas on the constitution or prakriti of an individual. So according to Ashtanga Hridaya Sutrasthana, the sloka goes on as शुक्रार्थमस्तायर जन्मादौ विषयनेव विषकृमै तैश्च तिस्र प्रकृतयो हीनमत्योतम प्रकृत समदादु समस्तासु श्रेष्ठ निंदा. So according to the sloka, the constitution of an individual is determined by the sperm and the ovum of the mother and the father, that is the shukra and the atava respectively during the time of conception. This can lead to three prakritis: vada, pitta and kapha in the order of hina, which is inferior, madhya, which is medium, and uttama, which is superior. Next, we are going to discuss about the importance of doshas. According to Ashtanga Hridaya Sutrasthana, the sloka goes on as Dosha Dadu Mala Moolam Sada Dehasya, which means that doshas, dhatus and malas are the basis of our body. The enumeration of doshas can be explained by the sloka from Ashtanga Hridaya as Vayu Pittam Kafaschedi Trayo Dosha Samasataha Vikrita Deham Knandide Vartayandisha, which means that the doshas Vata, Pitta and Kapha, when they are in equilibrium, results in health, and when they are not in equilibrium, they leads to ill health or diseases. Even though according to Vagpada there are three doshas, Susruta is of the opinion that there are four doshas, where the fourth one is Rakta. Next is the classification of doshas of the mind. According to the sloka of Ashtanga Hridaya Sutrasthana, the sloka goes as Rajas Tamascha Manaso Dvaucho Dosha Udahrato, in which Rajas and Tamas are the doshas of the mind. When we discuss about the location of the doshas, the explanation is as follows: Te vyabhinopi hritnapyo adho madho urtva samsrayaha. The location is divided into three: below the umbilicus, between the umbilicus and the precordium, and above the precordium, where Vata is present below the umbilicus, Pitta is present between the umbilicus and the precordium, and Kapha is present above the precordium. While discussing about the Panchavadik predominance in doshas, we need to learn what the Panchamahabhutas are. The Panchamahabhutas are respectively Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Jala and Prithvi. So their correlation with doshas are as follows: Vayu Akasha Dadubhyam Vayu, Agneyam Pittam, Amba Prithvibhyam Sleshma, where Vayu and Akasha is correlated with Vata, Agni with Pitta, Jala and Prithvi with Kapha. While talking about Agni and its relationship with doshas, we come across the sloka Taihir Bhaved Vishamas Tikshno Mandas Chakni Samehi Samaha. With relation to doshas, there are three types of Agnis: Vishama, Tikshna and Manda, with respect to Vata, Pitta and Kapha. While talking about the relationship between doshas and Koshta, that is the GI tract, we come across the sloka Koshta Kruro Mrudur Madhyo Madhya Syatevi Samirabi, where we have three types of Koshtas, that is Kruro, Mrudur and Madhyo, which corresponds to Vata, Pitta and Kapha respectively. Now we will be discussing about the correlation between rasas and doshas. So according to the sloka, rasa swadvamla lavana tiktoshna kashayagaha shadravya masratastecha yatha purvam balavaha. The six rasas are as follows: Swadu corresponds to sweet, amla corresponds to sour, lavana corresponds to salt, tikta corresponds to bitter, kadu corresponds to acid, and kashaya corresponds to astringent taste. Their pharmacological action is based on dravya, and their potency is based on decreasing to increasing order. While talking about the biological rhythm of the doshas, we come across the sloka Vayu Ahoratra Bhuktanam Te Anta Madhyadika Kramat, which means that the tridoshas represents themselves in the end, middle and beginning of Vayo, which means life, Aho, which means day, Ratri, which means night, and Bhukta, which means digestive processes. While talking about the gunas or attributes of doshas, we come across the sloka Tatra Ruksha Lagu Shita Kare Sukshmas Chalo Anilaha Pittam Sasneha Tikshnokshnam Lagu Visram Sarandravam Snikta Shito Gurur Manda Slakshna Mrisna Stira Kabaha. The meaning of these gunas are as follows: Ruksha means dry and coarse, Lakhu means light, Shita means cool, Khara means rough, Sukshma means subtle, Chala means mobile. For Pitta, Snigdha means anxious, Tikshna means sharp, Ushna means hot, Lakhu means light, Visra means fitted, Sara means flowing, and Drava means liquid. And for Kapha, Snigdha means anxious, Shita means cool, Guru means heavy, Manda means slow, Slakshna means fine, Mritsna means sticky, and Stira means stable. Now we come across the relationship between Ritu, that is seasons, and doshas. So we come across the sloga, Chaya Prakopa Prashma, Vayor Grishma Dishu Trishu, Varsha Dishotu Pittasya, Slishmana Shishiradishu. The three doshas, Vata, Pitta and Kapha, forms the three pillars of our body, and it is very necessary to understand their functions and to maintain an equilibrium in our body. So I hope the concept of Tridosha was very clear to you. Thank you.